Hello and happy Monday. It's the first of our two Operation Christmas Child Mondays in Charlotte, and our team has a busy day planned. This morning we're at the Billy Graham Library, and then an 8-hour shift processing shoeboxes today. So keep us in your prayers as we serve today and tomorrow, and as we then return home tomorrow evening. And thank you to all who served this weekend transporting shoeboxes to the local drop-off center and packaging the gifts for the sailors aboard the USS Lewis B. Puller. Y'all are awesome. And so it's appropriate that today's topic is love and serve others. In 1881, shortly after Booker T. Washington became head of the Tuskegee Institute in Alabama that trained school teachers, he was walking past the house of a wealthy family. Assuming that Washington was one of the yard workers that her husband had hired, the woman of the house asked him if he would chop some wood for her. Professor Washington smiled, nodded, took off his coat, and chopped the wood. And when he carried the armload of wood into the woman's kitchen, a servant girl recognized him and rushed to her mistress to tell her of his identity. The next morning, the woman appeared in Washington's office. Apologizing profusely, she said repeatedly, "I did not know it was you I put to work." But Washington replied with generosity, "It's entirely all right, madam. I like to work, and I'm delighted to do favors for my friends." The woman was so taken with his manner and his willingness to forgive that she gave generous gifts to the Institute. She also persuaded many of her wealthy friends and acquaintances to do likewise. And in the end, Washington raised as much money for the Institute from this one act of chopping wood as he did from many other fundraising events. Now, in Paul's letter to the church in Galatia, he writes in Galatians 5:13 and 14, "You, my brothers and sisters, were called to be free, but do not use your freedom to indulge the flesh. Rather, serve one another humbly in love. For the entire law is fulfilled in keeping this one command: love your neighbor as yourself." So what can we learn from Booker T. Washington? Two things. Number one, every seed of kindness you sow brings an eventual harvest of blessing into your life. And number two, the way to get ahead in life is to love and to serve others. So this week, sow an abundance of love and serve others, and watch what the Lord of the harvest does. And that's the word for you today. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. You know, we all have so much to be thankful for, even in hard times. And if I'm not in a turkey-induced coma, I'll be back on Friday with a look at the power of words. Have a great week, church. I love you.